I'll be your guide to the proper usage, care, and maintenance of your Hublot Big Bang steel ceramic.
Hey guys, welcome back to How It's Designed. In this video series, we're going to be looking at a Hublot Big Bang watch in Solidworks. Definitely subscribe to my channel, How It's Designed, and share this video. And let's get started with the body. Alright, so we're going to start by taking a look at the watch body and face. This is going to be what the final result looks like. So let's go ahead and rewind back to the first step and see how we made this. So we first start with a sketch that's going to be designed onto an imported sketch picture of just the watch, the front view of the watch face. So we went on Google and we searched the Hublot Big Bang image to import it so we can get our main bezel diameter right here, which if you look at sketch 1, we just draw a circle and line it up with the edges as close as we can. We get about 44 mil. So we start with a circle on the sketch picture, and then we're going to set up another sketch for our first boss extrude. Sketch 2 here. Just going to look something like this. Normal view. We're just following some of these edges. We got the bezel outline and wraps around into the wrist. We're going to extrude this up. Eight millimeters or so. So we got our first extrude. Now we're going to move on to the upper lip, which is going to be the sketch here. Using the same sketch as before. So now we got just this inner circle here that we extruded. This will act as the bottom surface where the back cover goes. So now for our third sketch, we're going to start working on the wrist pieces. So we just have like a parallelogram shaped like that, and we'll mirror it onto that side. So extrude it out from this face to that point, hit OK. And then we're going to mirror that feature onto the other side. out the right plane, like that. And then we can go ahead and mirror both those chamfers onto the other side of the watch based on this plane here. So we're just selecting those two features. Mirroring a mirror. And of course, we'll merge the body. Now we're going to add a split line into the side based on the sketch here. Down the center plane. Just following these edges. And we're going to make it into the face. These spaces here. Hit OK. And we're going to mirror that onto the other side. We're going to cut about a 1/2 millimeter in based on this side here. Using the surface offset. And we can do the same on the other side. We got this sketch down here. For this cut. Face one. Trimming that down some. We got the same on the other side. Now we can sketch on the top face. You've got this contour here, following these curves on the picture. And we're going to insert this decal for the inside of the watch, the dial and the hands and stuff. And then we're gonna extrude it up 1 millimeter from this face. Hit OK. Now we're gonna start adding the bezel. just a circle following the picture, these lines. So we got just 2 circles. Then we extrude it up. Add in our bolt pattern for the screws. This construction circle, and we just place 2.65 mil circles 6 times. Like so. And we're going to cut away some material about 1 millimeter in. Now we're going to start creating the screws and hardware. You could make these a separate part, but for the purpose of this video, we're just going to make it all one part. And those, do a concentric circle in each of these slots for the screws, and then we're going to just extrude it inward to that face. Hit OK. Then we're gonna cut out the indentation for all the screw head using this sketch here. Just 2 center rectangles. And we're just gonna select those 2 profiles to cut. Now it's starting to look like an actual piece of jewelry. We're gonna use our circular pattern for the rest of the screws 6 times. Alright, now after that pattern, we are going to cut on the side the spot for the watch dial knob using the sketch here on the bottom face. Cut it. Up to this face. And we're going to draw a line for our split line feature. On the center plane using these 2 points. And then we're going to give it an arc, and we're going to split that on this face here. We're going to hit OK. We're going to do a swept cut. make this sketch here on this face. So we got the sketch on this face. Then we are going to use that sketch to do a swept cut. This is our profile. Our path will be split line 2. Hit OK. And we'll have something like that. Now we can cut the remaining material using a boundary cut on this face and these 2 edges. I'll have something left like that. Delete that face. Make it smoother. Moving ahead, we're going to cut out the holes on the tabs here on the side. Between this line and this circle. Kind of following the picture again here. .65, 5.5 from the center. And we're going to extrude it through. Now we're going to add these columns underneath. Let's switch to A. Now we got these sketches here. The outer circle, and we're going to extrude downward over these holes to add material. Now we got those. So after that step, and we're gonna move some more material for the wrist strap screws. Just by on this face, sketching a circle. and extruding through. Two millimeters. Let me mirror that on the side. We're going to split lines from this sketch for the button slots. So we got these two rectangles. We got our center line here on the center plane. And we're going to split these on these faces here. And we're going to cut material. From that split and surface offset, 2 millimeters in. See, now we cut some material away. Same on this side. Now we're going to add a pinhole for the dial. So we are going to draw a circle on the center plane, right in the center about where this slot is, and then we're gonna split it on this face. Which we will then cut that split line 4 millimeters in. Now we can take a look at the back cover of the watch, and this is where we're going to add our cutouts for the screws. So on the back face, we'll be sketching something like this. And lightly extrude it. Inward. Draw the holes and extrude that as well. Got a slight circle extrusion upwards. Hit OK. Got our Hublot symbol stamped. If you go on Google Images, you can get the Hublot logo and trace it yourself. And we'll just select those lines to cut away. And then we can start cutting this material over here.